Hello and welcome everyone. I'm glad today to be joined by Kenny Stewart. First of all, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you for having me on your program.
And we are continuing our meet and greet with our elected officials this time. You want to be an elected official, don't you?
I do.
And we're talking about your family off camera. Large family, and you're from the Dexter, Cadwell, went to West Lawrence High School,
That's
so
right.
West side of the river. But first of all, tell us a little bit more about your family.
I was born and raised right outside of Dexter. My family's got an extensive family. My mother's was a Dyers, had 9 brothers and sisters. So, you know, I guess if you do the math, they're spread out all over the county at this point. But a lot of my family from Rents, Cadwell, Dexter areas. Married to Cindy Sapp from Cadwell. Been blessed with 3 children. And we just, I tell you, it's great to have an extended family. And, you know, my in-laws are so great, and I'm just blessed to have all these people in my life. So, but just born and raised here, you know, 37 years, lifelong residence in Lawrence County, and just love the county.
Yeah, and we were talking off camera a while ago, but you love this community, have served this community, went to school here, and you just think you can make a difference on the school board, don't you?
I do. You know, Lawrence County is a really special place for me. I feel like I'm really involved in the county. I love the kids here, and just I guess a little side note, I'm active in the recreational sports here, and I've got 3 kids myself, so you know, we're at the ball field seems like every night. But you know, I've just really enjoyed those kids in this community, and it's just I feel like it's time at this point to give back.
Yeah, and we do have, growing up here, we both know we've got a great community, and if that don't make you feel good, it's probably where I've seen him somewhere at Southern Pines out there with my grandyoungins, but what a great camaraderie for, you know, I grew up where we all went to the different communities, you know. But,
absolutely.
And there's something to say about that, you know. We miss that part of it, but something about bringing us all east, west, north, south, everybody together at one park, and all of us playing together, because as me and you know, once we get older, we got to work together and make our community better, don't we? That's
exactly right. You know, in friendships that these kids are making this time in their lives, that you know, those are going to be things that they're going to carry on the rest of their lives. And it is nice to see, you know, when I grew up, it was, I played for Dexter ball and that kind of thing. And, and that was a lot of fun, and that rivalry was great. Still had friends, of course, in Rents, Dudley, in that area. But it is nice to see these complex that brings all these kids from all over the county to, you know, just be one group, one Lawrence County.
And I know your faith's important to us.
Absolutely.
Tell us where you go to church.
I go to Pleasant Hill Baptist Church. I'm the Brotherhood Director there at the church, also involved in our youth committee, and been there for 13 years now. Joined it with my wife. That's my wife's home church. And it's just been great to us. Brother Greg Lowry is our pastor there, and he's been a real inspiration to me.
Yeah, he's great inspiration. How long have you had this on your mind, wanting to run for school board? Has this been a long process? Has something happened to trigger it? Tell me, you know, how long a process is this?
Well, you know, it's funny. This has been on my mind quite some time. I guess about 3 to 4 years ago, talking with friends and family, you know, the Lord just really pushed people in my direction to talk to me about this, and you know, I just felt like He's laid a burden on my heart that I need to give back more than I do, and I, you know, other than I am active in the community now, but you know, it's just sometimes the Lord puts us in positions that maybe it's outside our comfort zone, and I felt like that's maybe where He's leading me. He's led me well all my life to work with youth and children, and I just feel like that's where He wants me to go now. So I'm gonna be diligent, and I'm gonna go where He leads me.
And what particular strengths you think you can bring to our school board?
Well, I guess tell a little bit about what I do. I work Department of Juvenile Justice. I've been there for 13 years, and you know, working with the department, I've had opportunity to work with our kids in our community. And it's been able to get on a real personal level with them and their parents and the needs that some of our kids have. And you think of juvenile justice, maybe you think of delinquent youth and things like that, but it's not just that. It's all these kids with problems at home and problems in school. And, you know, we've really worked close with our school system, with our department. And I feel like that I can bring a fresh perspective and just a new energy to the board.
You know, and being in the line of work you are, you know, Georgia's #1 in building prisons.
Right.
And where do we go from here? You know, it's a lot cheaper to educate our children and give them a path to go on. But where are we headed as a society? What do you see?
Well, you know, at this point, it looks like we're heading toward, you know, the penal institutions and things like that. They're building and they're crowded now. But, you know, I think the way that we need to go is working with these families one-on-one. Tons of kids out there with single-parent homes, which is very sad. But, you know, as a community, they say it takes a village to build, you know, to raise a child. And I'm a big component of that. I believe that's a great thing, and that's what we got to do. And, you know, Dublin-Lawrence County is a thriving community and just getting bigger. And I can remember, you know, thinking back to my childhood, how much Lawrence County has grown. But, you know, we're still small enough that, you know, we know people, and you can go down the street and you can point people out by their car just about. So I think it's important that we, as a community, you know, band together, work with these kids on an individual basis, and, you know, everybody's got to have their hand in that.
It's an exciting time in our community. Of course, we got a brand new superintendent.
Right.
Just started here just about a week or so ago.
Absolutely.
How could you work? We've got a new superintendent, other school board members you'd be serving with. What kind of relationship do you have there? Do you feel comfortable there?
I do. You know, I've always been a people person. I cover 18 counties with my job in the department, and so I'm familiar with a lot of school systems, and I get to see a lot of school systems, a lot of superintendents, a lot of principals. So, you know, I'm looking forward to, you know, really getting a chance to work with him, I hope, and, you know, our board members now, and just, you know, getting together and with some great ideas, and just backing up that superintendent that, you know, I hope he's going to bring some great ideas to the table.
Okay, people out there, you mentioned and you right on, when we were growing up, Dublin was a lot smaller community, and Lawrence County, a lot smaller county. It's grown, but we're still that small, got the good things about a small town. What about people moved in, don't know you? Let's tell them why they should vote for you. Well,
there again, you know, I think that I bring a fresh perspective to our board. You know, for the past 13 years, I've worked with these kids that's in our community. I know these kids. I think that I can bring some things that, you know, maybe hadn't been there so far. You know, I'm just looking forward to meeting everybody. I've been knocking on a lot of doors and meeting a lot of fine people. And I just want to, you know, just let them know that I'm out there, and, you know, I'm one that you can call on anytime. And I look forward to working as a group. I want to hear what people have to say. I've talked to a lot of teachers, and I think that we can, you know, if we can listen to each other and I'll take comments and criticism from each other, then, you know, we can build a better Lawrence County schools.
Grow together, huh?
Absolutely.
Okay, someone watching us, they like what you're saying, they want to help you. Tell us how to get a hold of you.
You can call my home phone, and that may be unorthodox, but my home phone, you know, I'm there in the evenings when I get home from work, and I would be glad to have anybody call me, and, you know, I'd like to hear what you got to say. Okay. I'd love to help.
Okay, and the phone number's right there on the screen. You just call him. District 5 School Board. Our debates are right around the corner. And the incumbent, Dr. Bill Rowe, in your race, and that debate's coming up here in just a few weeks, so you'll get to see the candidates. We'll be talking about more issues. Today, we're just, you know, wanting everybody to meet each candidate, kind of get a feel for them. And when you're out in the community, you want people to know who you are, don't you?
Absolutely, I do.
Okay, well, thank you very much.
Thanks a lot. I shall appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much.